Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain standing for our national anthem as we honor our great men and women in uniform that are protecting this country. Ms. Latressa Jones will come with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Thank you for joining us, in which we refer to these moments as part of our finest hour here at this college, in which we call Pasco-Hernando State College. It's the compilation of many hours of dedication, hard work from our faculty, staff, administration, trustees, and last but not least, these great graduates of the class of 2019. Can we give them a round of applause? I am very pleased to welcome you to our second of two fall 2019 commencement ceremonies here at PHSC. I'm also pleased again this afternoon to welcome two interpreters from Jessica Harris Interpreting Services, who will provide sign language for our hearing impaired guests who are here with us today. As the president of PHSC, I too offer my very sincere congratulations to all of our graduates, their families, and friends. 47 years ago, Pasco-Hernando, at that time community college, became the 28th and final link in Florida's community college system. Before property was acquired, architectural plans drafted, of the first brick laid, students attended classes in libraries, empty storefronts, churches, and schools. Initially called the, and I quote, College Without Walls, unquote, PHSC, or PHCC back then, brought quality, affordable higher education to deserving residents in every corner of our very diverse district. Now, PHSC proudly serves over 16,000 students annually at 5 beautiful campuses, complete with modern classrooms, state-of-the-art libraries, comprehensive support services, countless cultural activities, and nationally recognized academic and athletic programs. Our more than 51,000 graduates, representing virtually every profession, combined with 515 faculty, administrators, and staff members, contribute to an educated and skilled workforce, strengthen the local economy, and enrich the quality of life for residents. We have indeed certainly come a long way. PHSC is a fine-tuned institution in which I am privileged to serve together with our trustees, administration, faculty, and staff, as we endeavor to provide the highest quality education opportunities to the many students we serve. In our 47th year of operation, we know we have become an integral part of our communities. We're proud of our previous PHSC graduates and quite confident that this fall class of 2019 will also bring great distinction to this institution and beyond. Joining us on the platform this afternoon are a few members of our District Board of Trustees. These gubernatorially appointed individuals volunteer their time, talents, and may I say resources. They make sure that our college policies are in place that enable our administration, faculty, and staff to provide the highest level of educational services to our students. As I introduce each trustee this afternoon, I ask that they stand and remain standing until all have been introduced. I also ask the audience to hold your applause until the introductions are concluded. From Hernando County, we have with us our Vice Chair of our District Board of Trustees, Marilyn Pearson Adams. We have Trustee Robin Snyder. From Pasco County, we have with us our Chair, Mr. Aaron Hernandez, and Dr. Raul Musunuru. Let's give these individuals a round of applause. Thank you for serving this great college. Our PHSC Foundation is our direct support organization, our DSO, which endeavors us to assist the college in many areas. Proceeds from donations to the foundation are used for scholarships, faculty and staff development, library equipment, health programs, and the performing arts. The foundation truly allows us to be flexible when state funding does not provide opportunities to support activities which enhance PHSC. A few board members are here this afternoon with us from the foundation. We ask them to stand. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. We have our secretary, Mr. Brian Horn, and our executive director, Dr. Lisa Richardson. Let's give these individuals a hand. I also want to recognize PHSC alumni. If you're an alumni of this institution, whether you be a faculty member or visitor today or supporter of a family or friend, we ask you to please stand to be recognized. All alumni of this institution. Come on. I would also like to recognize this afternoon our distinguished veterans who are here with us today. Our veteran graduates are wearing red, white, blue cords with their regalia. All of our veterans, whether you be a graduate or non-graduate, visitor, or family, or friend, come on and take your stand. Let us recognize and honor you today. You're so important to this country. All our veterans. I invite you to join me in celebrating perhaps the most passionate, energetic, competent, and diverse group of administrators, faculty, and staff of any institution of higher education in this country. And that is the employees of PHSC. All of our employees, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for serving this great institution. We're also very fortunate to have the involvement of this great team as we continue our expertise in changing the lives of students every day. And at last, but certainly not least, my wife of 33 plus years, my apple of my eye, Miss Wendy Beard. Come on, stand. Thank you, Wendy, for all you do. You've been a great mother, a great wife of our two great daughters, a great mother, a great wife, and we give you your due today. You're a great supporter of this institution. As a former employee, thank you for all you've done for us. Let me call your attention to our faculty marshals. They are our senior faculty members and have the honor of serving in this marshal capacity for this commencement ceremony. Please allow me to introduce each, and we can applaud at the end. First, we have Ms. Karen Davis, Associate Professor of Language Arts. Ms. Jean Adams, Professor of Biological Sciences. Ms. Sarah Fade, Associate Professor of Mathematics. And Dr. Eric Spaziani, Professor of Biological Sciences. Let's give these individuals a hand. Great faculty members here at this institution. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our next 4 speakers who will follow, and then we will follow the program as listed. Each year we ask a graduating student from one of our 4 campuses to present remarks to this graduating class. Today you will hear from an exceptional North Campus student, Hunter Carius. Hunter is graduating today with an Associate's in Arts. He serves as president of the Student Government Association, a student ambassador, and works as an enrollment management specialist in the Academic Success Center on the North Campus. Hunter is also the Region 2 coordinator for the Florida College System Student Government Association. He plans to attend Nova Southeastern University and pursue a degree in biomedical sciences as a stepping stone to his career in dental medicine. Following our student speaker, we will also receive remarks from a very distinguished District Board of Trustee member, and that's Chair Al Hernandez. This year, we are certainly honored to have a favorite son to come back and make commencement remarks, and that is our own Florida Commissioner of Education, Commissioner Richard Corcoran. Then following Commissioner Corcoran, we have with us our Faculty Senate President, Dr. Jessica Labossiere. Dr. Labossiere also serves as an Associate Professor of English, who will also bring greetings this afternoon on behalf of our faculty. So at this time, let us receive Mr. Carius, if he will come and give us comments at this time. Hunter.
Good afternoon, friends, family, faculty, and fellow graduates. I am deeply honored to speak before you today. I'd like to bring my family into the spotlight. Many of you have traveled here from New York to witness this occasion, which is a testament to how you've stood beside me through my college experience. You've replenished my empty bank accounts and dealt with my hysterical phone calls, all while putting food on the table and keeping a roof over my head. Thank you for instilling in me the desire to help others and exceed expectations, which I believe has a nonstop connection to my achievements academically and in my leadership roles. To the Student Life Corps, Sandre, Jessica, and Ami, before I met you, I was a shy and anxious person who never stepped outside the boundaries of comfort. Through your mentorship, coaching, and added responsibilities, I have overcome my fears and tapped into potential I was oblivious to. The words "thank you" do not begin to express how grateful I am for your imprint on my life. Given my ghostly complexion, I have to assume you all know I'm not a Florida native. I grew up in Hector, New York, where my childhood was spent scouting my family's 50-acre grape farm and stealing my father's tools to build forts in the woods. By the way, Dad, did you ever find that hammer? I'm the product of a small town which encompasses feelings of togetherness and love. However, opportunities are limited. So I crammed all my belongings into my car, including my 2 cats, and drove the 1,200 meandering miles to Weeki Wachee. Here, I discovered the luxury of living just minutes from impulsive desires, the most significant, finding my one true love, Chick-fil-A. Soon after, I enrolled in classes at Pasco-Hernando State College with my mind positioned on a career in dentistry. As the sun was just peeking through the trees on the morning of November 16th, only 3 months into my first semester, that's when I got the call. Your stepmother suffered a massive brain hemorrhage. She probably won't make it. I collected the upsurge of emotions that overcame my body and returned to New York to be with my family. After multiple brain surgeries, 2 months in the hospital, and countless hours of physical therapy, she's sitting here today. Why am I sharing this story? Because we all have struggles, we all have pain, we all have barriers. For me, encouraging my stepmother's recovery from this traumatic event was an incentive which acted as a vehicle to this present moment. You're all here today because you've made sacrifices, had persistence, worked hard, and did not let your battles succumb you. After today, many of you will enter the workforce or transfer into the university system where you will encounter more barriers. My hope is when you face times of trial, you can remember this moment, reminding yourself that following your dreams and operating with persistence is the route to self-fulfillment. Congratulations.
Well, good afternoon. You know, it's exciting. I mean, this is exciting, right? On behalf of the District Board of Trustees, and of course I'm vertically challenged, so I'm going to have to bring it down, Mr. Hunter. Welcome graduates to PHSC faculty and staff and distinguished guests to our fall of 2019 commencement ceremony. I am Al Hernandez. I'm the chair of the PHSC District Board of Trustees, and I'm honored and it's a privilege for me to join you in this important occasion. Celebrating commencement at this time of the year is especially exciting for us, right? Not only are you getting your diploma and you're moving into your new careers, but it's Christmas, so you got to celebrate the holidays as well, so double, right? This is indeed a time of transition for you all, for graduates, for your family, for your friends. As you prepare to pursue these new endeavors, it is important that you choose to participate in today's ceremony. Enjoy it. It is for you. That we're doing this for you. You deserve it. It is important that we are here together today to celebrate this special occasion with your classmates, with your family, with your friends, to mark the significant milestone along your life's journey. Commencement is truly a meaningful occasion for not only for all of you, but for all of us too. As Dr. Bia mentioned, we're here for you, and we work for you to make sure that you get the right education and that you can bring something back to the communities that you will be living at. So keep that in the back of your mind as you move into your careers and in your future. You know, Pasco is your house. This is your family. And we're proud of each and every one of you. Just like Mr. Hunter, you know, each and every one of you has a narrative, right? And it's important to recognize that. All of us have a journey in life, and we are proud of each and every one of you for accomplishing this goal, and many more that are coming along the way, right? This is your future. This is your time. Enjoy it. Graduates, when you enter your education and your workforce, remember that entering a degree or certificate is a stepping stone. This ceremony symbolizes not only your accomplishments, but a brand new beginning, as I said before. So once again, enjoy it. I appreciate it. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity. And once again, it is a privilege to be here. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees, thank you, welcome, and congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Before we ask our Dr. Raul Musa Nuru to introduce our speaker, let me also recognize a great friend of the college today from Hernando County. He's a great entrepreneur, inventor, and that is Dr. Dennis Wilfong from Hernando County. We're going to ask Dennis to please stand and be recognized. Thanks for joining us today. Thank you. We believe that it takes time to achieve greatness. Therefore, it should take time, or we should take time to celebrate it. Dr. Raul Musa-Nuru is known as the dean of all trustees in this state. I want to say that he is a member of our District Board of Trustees. He has continuously served as a member of our District Board of Trustees for the past 20 years. Nominated by several governors, beginning with Governor Bush of this great state of Florida. Again, he holds the great distinction of being the longest serving board member, not only at PHSC, but any college in the history of Florida. He is the recipient of the Southern Regional Trustee Leadership Award from the National Association of Community College Trustees, in which he received in 2013. His innovative programs benefiting the students at PHSC, he was nominated for this award by his peers. He is a well-known philanthropist and humanitarian. Dr. Musa-Nuru is a national recognized cardiologist, honored by 3 national awards from the American Heart Association, including the National Physician of the Year in 2015. He's instrumental in developing a 50-bed rural hospital into one of the top 50 heart hospitals in the United States, right here in our own backyard of Hudson, Florida. He serves as the chairman of the board for this hospital, in which we refer to as Regional Medical Center of Bayonet Point. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the Dean of Trustees, Dr. Raul Musa-Nuru.
Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and privilege to introduce this afternoon's commencement speaker and the current Commissioner of Education for the great state of Florida. Before I go there, let me congratulate you once again for your achievement, and I would like you to all stand up. We did this exercise this morning. That is good to prevent blood clots in the veins. You can jump up and down if you want. Turn backwards backwards. Turn to the audience. Okay, show your appreciation to your friends, family, and all the people that have helped you to get here. Okay, turn back. And if you want to walk the stage, you have to remain standing for the rest of the commencement. I'm just kidding, you can sit down. Commissioner Corcoran graduated high school from Hudson High School, right here from West Pasco. And he then attended PHCC then, and graduated from St. Leo College in 1989. And then he received his law degree in 1996 at Regent University. While enrolled in the college, he also served 6 years in the United States Naval Reserve from 1987 to 1993. While I'm at it, please get your hands together to applaud all the veterans in the audience. Commissioner Corcoran has been a practicing attorney in Florida for nearly 20 years. He also served as the Speaker of the Florida House of Representatives from 2016 to 2018, one of the few to serve in that prestigious position in the history of Pasco, from Pasco County. During his term in the State House, he pushed through over $10 billion in tax cuts, eliminated over 5,000 regulations, expanded school choice, and he brought in strongest ethics and transparency laws in state history, in the legislature. Isn't that a great achievement? Last year, exactly a year ago in December 2018, the State Board of Education unanimously confirmed Richard Cochran as the Commissioner of Education, where he currently serves. Commissioner Cochran is a passionate advocate for improving the education system in Florida. He fully believes every child can learn and that all children deserve the opportunity to receive a world-class education. Commissioner Cochran and his wife, Ann, have 6 children, and they reside in Land O'Lakes, Florida. Before I go further, let me acknowledge the hard work of PHSC Foundation. They work very hard raising money to provide scholarships for needy students at the college. For the 2019 and 2020 academic year, the foundation has already awarded more than $1 million in cash, not loans, $1 million in scholarships this year to the students. Also this year, we raised $1 million for nursing scholarships. So this afternoon, it is my high honor to donate $10,000 of my personal money specifically to help for the scholarships for low-income adult education students in honor of Commissioner Cochran with an endowment in his name. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Honorable Commissioner of Education of great state of Florida, Richard Cochran.
Thank you. It's a great honor to be here, celebrating with family, friends, faculty, President Beard, Dr. Musanero, thank you so much for that great honor. I want to start with 2 quick warnings, and then I'll get into the speech. The first warning I want to tell you, I grew up in Pasco County, as Dr. Musanero said, and when I became speaker, I got invited to a nursing home, and they said, hey, will you do us a favor and just give a speech to the residents and talk about why America is great over the 4th of July? So I said, of course I'll do that. And so I went to the nursing home, and I gave the speech to the residents, and I got done, and then the director came over, and she said, hey, will you do me a favor? We had one resident who was too sick, couldn't get out there, but he said, will you please ask if he'd be willing to give me the speech in my room? So I said, sure, I'll do that. So I got in the room, he's in the bed, he's not really even moving. I give the speech, and I say, you know, a line thinking I'd get a reaction, nothing. I say another one, nothing. So I shorten the speech real fast, I get to the end, and nothing, doesn't even move. And so I'm thinking, as I walk to the door, I got to say something. And so I turned to the man and I said, sir, I really, really hope you get better. And at that point, he kind of popped up in his bed and he goes, I hope you do too. So you guys have been warned on that front. You'll be warned on a second front. As Dr. Musanero said, I graduated from Hudson High School. He was too kind. I actually went to the University of Florida. And keep in mind, back then when I was there, pretty much all of us got into Florida. So I got into University of Florida. I was there for 2 years, 5 semesters. I got 6 credits, had a 0.46 GPA after they finally said, get the heck out of our university. And this institution saved me. If it wasn't for Pasco-Hernando Community College at the time, I would never have finished my degree. I would have never gone to law school, and I would never be here today. This college has been a dear friend to me. So I know you've already graduated, so literally my first little piece of advice is when you go on to university, don't do what I did. It doesn't work well. Do something better. Now, before I get into the speech, I want to say something. I have 6 kids, as Dr. Musanero said. All of them are Gen Z. I look out, most of you guys are probably Gen Z. And my kids, every time I say anything, I give them any kind of advice, all of them now, my oldest is in university, whatever I say, they literally now say that phrase to me all the time. They go, okay, boomer, okay, boomer. And I literally tell them, I'm not even a baby boomer, I'm Gen X, but they just troll me all day long. That's all they do. And so, I take this as suggestions. This is not me pontificating or being okay boomer. I just want to give you 6 things that kind of impacted my life, and I'll whip through them pretty quickly. One is, I say to all the time, is train your mind. There's an adage that says that your mind is a horrible, terrible master, but it is a beautiful, great servant. And training your mind is a daily, moment-by-moment thing. I always use an example as I'm driving down the road, and some guy cuts me off, and your first instinct is to raise your hand and do those things that we do, and maybe rail on your horn. And you know what I do? I literally say in my mind, I say, you know what? Okay, you know who that is? That's a guy, and the only reason he's driving this huge pickup truck that cut me off is because he's been in so many car accidents. His doctor said, you've got to leave the house, just get the biggest car you can so you can drive and function. And then in the back seat is his child who's sick, lying down, and he's trying to get to the hospital as fast as possible, and he's just cutting off everybody. But that child's sick and needs emergency help. And I say to myself, if that's who that guy is, then I'm gonna treat him like that. I'm gonna believe in the best, and that's who he is. Now, we all know the fact of the matter is it's probably not the case at all. He's probably a jerk, okay? But if you think like that, you're on the stage. You're gonna make your life better. You're gonna make other people's life better. So train your mind. 2 is invest in philosophy. I grew up with 2 parents. Both of them served in World War II. Both of them lived through the Great Depression. Both have passed. I had older parents. My parents said every single day, because their lives were impacted by it, they said, listen, kids, have a philosophy. Have a philosophy about parenting. Have a philosophy about marriage. Have a philosophy about how you're going to be an employee. Have a philosophy. Know your philosophy. Study your philosophy. Make it the best philosophy based on truth that you can possibly have. And the reason they'd say that is because their whole lives were impacted. They grew up in orphanages and boarding houses. They basically had no families, and then they risked their lives for years and lived through the Blitz as Germany's bombing London day after day. Their whole lives were impacted by someone else's philosophy. And that's what they would tell us. If you do not have a philosophy, somebody else does. Somebody else does, and you'll be living by their philosophy whether you know it or not. So just literally think about that and invest in philosophy in all aspects of your life. Say to yourself, what is my philosophy over the next few years? 3, keep educating yourself. You know what? I give speeches all the time. You know what people say? I'll say, what's the purpose of an education? And invariably people yell out, get a job. It is not. It is not. Education is so much more. You know, one of the greatest slaves in history escaped, went to the north, and he would say, you know why they tried to keep me down and not educate me? They wanted me here. Education is freedom. Education is the uplifting of the human soul to the glorious light of truth. You become a lifelong learner. And if you become that person and you're a lifelong learner, you can think outside the box and you have that wonderful education, every single person like that can get a job. Every single person. I give a caveat. Going back to the next point, the only people who can't get a job, who have this beautiful education, are people who are subjected to somebody with a horrible philosophy. If you're in Venezuela right now and you have a law degree, I got news for you. You're starving, you're eating off the streets, you're killing flamingos to eat them, and the morgues are overrun with dead people. It doesn't matter because the philosophy is so morally bankrupt. But if you keep educating yourself and you're in a country like America where you can work hard and put in the effort, you're going to have a job. But you'll also have this wonderful education and become a great citizen, a better spouse, a better parent. It's a wonderful gift. 4th, take yourself out of it. Take yourself out of it. You know what our hardwired psychologists, psychiatrists, everyone studied it. We're all hardwired to think the world is us. I wake up every morning and think, this is the world according to Richard. What's the world going to do for me today? It's going to be a fantastic day. I can't wait for everyone to serve me. That's how we're hotwired. That's really how we're hotwired. Take yourself out of it. There is no greater honor than to lay down your life for another. Take any great book, any great movie, take any moment in time when you're moved to tears. You're moved emotionally. It's somebody in a moment in time laying down their life for another. It changes the world, and it gives you greater happiness. People say, what is the key to happiness? The key to happiness is dying to yourself. The more you die to yourself, the happier you are. It sounds like a dichotomy, but it's a fact. It's been studied and it's been tried and true. Number 5, own courage. All of the stuff I will tell you, courage is the most important trait. Winston Churchill, my mother was British, so obviously I knew a lot about Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill said, I don't care what all the other traits are, good character, whatever it is. The most important character of all is courage, because if you don't have courage, none of the other are even possible. And this is a man who saved the entire world from tyranny. Whatever it is in your life, fear not. Have courage and be bold. And the last one is keep optimism. And this kind of goes to the first one. I always say, in life, life is about addition. If your life is about addition, you're going to have a great life. If your life is about subtraction, you're going to have a very difficult life. So be optimistic. Always be the guy or the girl whose glass is half full. And go out there and be an adder, not a subtractor. And I'll tell you a story. There's 2 little boys. And one little boy was a constant pessimist. He just could not keep optimism. And the other one was just a terrible optimist. And so the psychiatrist in this university said, we're going to study them. And they took the pessimistic boy and they put him in a room. And in that room were toys and candy and stuffed teddy bears. And they left him there for a while. And then they took the optimistic kid and they said, okay, let's do this. Let's put him in a room with nothing but a pile of manure. And that's all it was. They stick the boy in there and say, have fun, kid. Then they go study and they go look at the pessimistic child. They look through the window and he's cowering in the corner. And so they go into the room and they go, little boy, why aren't you eating the candy? Why aren't you playing with the teddy bears? He goes, if I eat too much candy, I might get sick. And the teddy bears, if a button comes off and I accidentally swallow it, I could choke. So they go, okay, lost cause. We'll move on. Then they go down the hall and they look in the glass window of the optimistic boy and there is manure on the ceiling. It's on the walls. It's all over the kid's face. He's jumping up and down, flinging it everywhere. And they go running and they go, little boy, what are you doing? Don't you know it's a pile of manure? And he goes, yes, but with all this manure, there's got to be a pony somewhere. And so I would tell you in life, fling the poo, man. Fling the poo and go out there and be optimistic no matter what happens. And so every time, with these 6 kids that troll me all the time, so I thought to myself, how can I get, assuming the bulk of you are Gen Z, how can I get them to remember the speech, even if they don't want to? They just want me off the stage. But how can I get them to remember the speech? So here's what I did for you guys. You will never forget this speech. You might not forget parts of it, but you will never forget the speech. For those of you who are Gen Z, here's what I did. The 6 points are an acronym. Every verb I started spells something out. And so I'll do it with you. You ready? T, train your mind. I, invest in philosophy. K, keep educating yourself. T, take yourself out of it. O, own courage. And K, keep optimism. What does it spell? Now, every time you're on that app, I'm hoping you think about me. Here's how I'll end. And I mean this in the most heartfelt. I've been elected. I was speaker. I'm Commissioner of Education. You know what the world needs? The world needs talented, well-educated, passionate people to come up and help us save this world. And I wish you guys all the hope is that you will do that and you'll go out there and you will make this world a much better place for future generations. Thank you. God bless and congratulations.
Well, that's not a tough act to follow or anything, Commissioner Corcoran. Well, as Dr. Beard said earlier, I'm Jessica Labossiere. I am the Faculty Senate President. And as the representative of your faculty body, I wanted to take a few moments and the opportunity to tell you, each and every one of you, how proud we are of your accomplishment. Your hard work and dedication have brought you to this moment, and you should be proud as well. So just take a minute and be proud of yourself. Pat yourself on the back. Good job. For you, this achievement is the culmination of hours of studying, days of essay writing, moments of brain-twisting math work, and probably too many caffeinated beverages. While today is your moment to shine, it is also the result of hours of cheerleading, months of mentoring, years of support, and probably countless moments of encouragement. It's also today your opportunity to thank those people who helped you on this road to success. Be sure that you take a moment today to express your gratitude to those people who helped you along the way. During your time here at PHSC, you've learned many lessons. As an English professor, it's been my job to help you make meaning of stories. So today, I'd like to take a moment to tell you a story. Just one last lesson while I have you. One day, an old man was walking along a beach after a storm. Up ahead, he could see someone bending down and standing up. Again and again, they reached for the sand and stood up again. As he approached the person, he saw that it was a young woman picking up starfish that had been washed upon the shore by the storm and gently throwing them back into the ocean. The old man said, "Why are you throwing these starfish into the ocean?" And the young lady replied, "The sun is up, the tide is going out, and if I don't throw them back, they will die." "But," the old man challenged, "don't you see? There are miles and miles of beach and thousands of starfish on it. You can't possibly make a difference." The young lady listened politely, and then she stooped down and picked up another starfish. Tossing it gently into the sea, she said, "I made a difference to that one." Just as your faculty, friends, and family have made a difference in your life by helping and supporting you, as you go out into the world today, you should seek to help others, to be someone who is a force for good, who supports their friends, who empathizes with someone with whom they may not agree, and who stops to save a starfish. Take the lessons that you've learned here at PHSC and use them to benefit not only yourself, but the world around you. And in so doing, you will create a chain of influence that'll stretch out into the world and connect you to it. Again, as you celebrate today, we, your faculty, are so happy for you, and we know that you will do great things in the future. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Professor Labossiere. Also, Commissioner Corcoran, thank you. Also, Trustee Hernandez, thank you. And also to Hunter. Let's give them a round of applause. Also, special thanks to Ms. Jones for that beautiful national anthem. Now for a few student recognitions, the primary reason we're here. Let us begin to celebrate you in a greater way. While still in high school, students in our two-county district who meet certain grade requirements are able to take college classes from here with us here at PHSC as dual-enrolled students, or even as collegiate high school students. And this is always the good part as parents that we love to hear without incurring any college tuition costs. We have several students who have completed their coursework for an associate in arts degree. These students are participating in today's ceremony. Special note, these students have not yet graduated from their respective high schools. But these very talented dual enrollment students who are here with us today, please stand and be recognized. Come on. Thank you. Well done. You may have noticed that some of our students are wearing gold honor cords. These graduates have maintained at least a 3.5 GPA. These are among our top honor students graduating today. Would these students or graduates please stand and be recognized? Almost the whole class. Look at that. Thank you. Other graduates are wearing gold stoles over their robes. These graduates are members of Phi Theta Kappa, better known as PTA or PTK, the National Community College Society. In order to be a member of PTK, a student must have maintained at least a 3.25 GPA. Would these PTK honor students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Several of our graduates are also members of Psi Beta, the National Honor Society in Psychology. These students are wearing gold double cords with royal blue and gold tassels. To be eligible for Psi Beta, among other criteria, students must have maintained a 3.25 GPA and have an interest in psychology. Would these students please stand and be recognized? Psi Beta. Thank you. Tau Epsilon Alpha is a National Honor Society for Human Services. To be eligible for Tau Epsilon Alpha, among other criteria, students must have maintained a 3.25 GPA and demonstrated interest in human services. These graduates are wearing a medallion and a blue and gold ribbon. Would these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Finally, Sigma Kappa Delta, the English Honor Society for two-year colleges. To be eligible for Sigma Kappa Delta, among other criteria, students must maintain a 3.0 GPA. These grads are wearing a Kelly green and yellow honor cord. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Today, we are very pleased to recognize students who are part of our Articulation Agreement Program with University of South Florida, a transfer partnership that's recognized as FUSE, F-U-S-E. This program expands the traditional 2+2 agreement, again called FUSE. FUSE participants are provided seamless and timely admission to select programs at the University of South Florida by completing courses identified in the defined degree pathway that will apply toward the USF system institutional bachelor's degree. Will students graduating in our FUSE program please stand and be recognized if you're a FUSE scholar? Yes. Thank you. And now to the most prestigious award of the afternoon, the medallion for the honor graduate or graduates with the highest honors. These graduate or graduates with the highest honors is the student or students who have achieved the highest academic average in the graduating class. Please come to the platform as I call your name so that you can receive your honor medallion and remain on the platform for a photo. Claudia Alvarez, a West Campus student. Hannah Caldi, a North Campus student. Kay Lumek, a West Campus student. Courtney Garvey, a North Campus student. Douglas McGee, an East Campus student. John Mike Madore, a Spring Hill Campus student. Nikki Tapatel, a West Campus student. Angie Darijek G, a Spring Hill Campus student. Oriana Rodriguez Galindez, a Porter Campus student. Let's give them one more hand as they go to their seats. Awesome. Please receive now the Vice President of Academic Affairs, College Provost, Dr. Stanley Giannett.
Thank you, Dr. Beard. It is now time for the presentation of our candidates. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Applied Science degree and the Bachelor of Science degree please rise? President Beard, these candidates before you have satisfied the performance requirements as set forth in the rules of the District Board of Trustees of Pasco-Hernando State College, pursuant to the authority granted to the board by Florida Statute 1001.64, and they are eligible to be awarded the Bachelor of Science degree and the Bachelor of Applied Science degree. Will the marshals please escort our candidates to the platform by individual rows?
Kylie Swain. Kennedy Kelly. Kylie Kaylee. Jonica Selberth. Brittany Hunt, Phi Theta Kappa. Amy Gleason. Austin Berglund. Ashley Ernest, Phi Theta Kappa. Heather McLeod, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta, Sigma Kappa Delta. Tracy Penn, Honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Desiree Jane Zalowski, Honors, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Victoria Shahid, Honors. William Kemp, Veteran. Thomas Johnson, Honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Jordan Smith, Honors. Clarity Alegria Rodriguez, Phi Theta Kappa. Sarah DeRosa, Honors. John Inacone. Markeisha Clark, Phi Theta Kappa. Diego Camargo, Veteran, Honors. Alexandra Gagnon, honors. Sarah Weiber. Stacy Bradshaw, Phi Theta Kappa. Michael Lamal, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Maria Vitiello, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Amber Panone. Kelly Burgess. Christy House, honors. Melissa Seeley. Rose Grant. Mahadeo. Sira Mahadeo, honors. Tanya Hathaway, honors. Tracy Kitchen DeLong, honors. Darrell Gibson, veterans, honors. Stephanie Hansen. Marquise Flanders.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to our baccalaureate candidates. And now will the remaining candidates please rise? President Beard, these candidates have also satisfied the performance requirements as set forth in the rules of the District Board of Trustees of Pasco-Hernando State College, pursuant to the authority granted to the board by Florida Statute 1001.64. And they are eligible to be awarded diplomas, certificates, Associate in Science, and Associate in Arts degrees. Will our marshals please escort these candidates to the platform by individual rows?
Here.
The rest of the rows may be seated until your marshal summons you to come to the platform. Thank you.
Stephanie Gare. Paula Lubke. Claudia Alvarez, honors Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta, Sigma Kappa Delta. Hannah Caldy, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Calum Eck, honors Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Courtney Garvey, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Douglas McGee, honors Phi Theta Kappa. John McMurdo, Veterans Honors. Nikita Patel, honors Phi Theta Kappa. And Gita Reggie, honors. Oriana Rodriguez, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Janaire Brown. Miranda Worksminster. Kristen Rule, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Miranda Cantwell. Rex Sutherland, honors Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Okay. Sarah Goldsmith. Crystal Cruz, honors Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Christopher Baker, honors. Jennifer Ernest. Alexis Kishner. Zaria Jones. Danielle Barrow. Alexandra Johnson, honors Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Amanda Lewandowski, honors. Alexis Perez. Carly Anaski.
Oh. Mercedes Yara Almonte. Adias Tolliver, veteran. Brandon Dora, honors. Luciana DeRosa, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Gracelyn Weeks. Sarah Crisafil. Michael Chartier, veteran, Phi Theta Kappa, Sigma Kappa Delta. Millen Williams. Austin Payne, honors, Catherine Sepulveda, Phi Theta Kappa. Stephen Andrade, honors. Jessica Risher, Phi Theta Kappa. Craig Stonestreet. Benjamin Santana. Daphne Bolivar. Yana Ramos, honors Phi Theta Kappa, Sigma Kappa Delta. Karina Armas, Phi Theta Kappa. Laura Edmiston, honors Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta, Tau Upsilon Alpha. Matthew Carmen. Nicholas Carmen. Christopher Aguayo. Claire Henry, honors. William T. Lee. Matthew Marinelli. Emily Southard. Adriana Harris, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Valentine Funard, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Laura Valenti, honors. Alexandra Salazar. Ashley Carreras, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Leah Feeney, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Jordan Cassell. Selena Baltazar, Psi Beta. Jedidah Monestein, Phi Theta Kappa. Alex Crum. Melina Rivera, honors. Yann-Marie Gomez Filomeno. Maximilian Duwater, Phi Theta Kappa. Shelley Stanley, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Austin Mestres. Nikkei Gonzalez. Alicia Graziano, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Mary Parks. Carissa Dora, honors Phi Theta Kappa Psi Beta. Michaela Free, Phi Theta Kappa Sigma Kappa Delta. Lisandra Miranda, honors. Amy Mechko, Psi Beta Phi Theta Kappa. Marlene Venning. Tyron McManus. Ashley Tristini, honors Phi Theta Kappa Psi Beta. Christina Dobney, honors Phi Theta Kappa Psi Beta. Brianna Berger, honors Psi Beta. Kaylin Hayden, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Jacob Johnson, honors. Olive McGuire. Tanner Smiley, honors. Nina Kameth, honors. Christopher Padwani Ramos. Teresa Shu. Abriel Roman. Adriana Reeves, Phi Theta Kappa. Gabriella Harmatuk. Tyler Austin. Tercia Medina, honors Phi Theta Kappa Sigma Kappa Delta. Elizabeth Beni, Phi Theta Kappa. Natasha Hoskin, honors. Amber DeRolf, honors.
Megan N. Heath, honors. Krista M. Toscano, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Tyler D. Davis. Hannah Pippin, honors. Gage Lanasunden, honors. Jason L. Rayburn, Phi Theta Kappa. Hunter G. Thompson. Kenya L. Pickering, Phi Theta Kappa. Sydney J. Papa, Phi Theta Kappa, Sigma Kappa Delta. Jezebeth Bergoza Masquita, honors Phi Theta Kappa Psi Beta. Tanya Legath, honors. Alicia N. Miller, veteran. Caitlin L. Evans, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Giselle G. Gonzalez, Phi Theta Kappa. Victoria L. Cuomo, honors Phi Theta Kappa Psi Beta. Nicole Phillips, honors. Stephen Calderon. Lindsay Monson. Sierra J. Rodriguez, Psi Beta. Erica M. Lambert. Alyssa M. Jordan, honors. Noah G. Urban. Carmen Rodriguez, honors. William Carl Dolan. Brody D. Frenton. Sabria Alamanovich. Michelle S. Prinz. Pamela N. Torres Ayala. Isabella A. Mendez, honors. Isabella M. Courtier, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Kelly S. Barrett. Alana N. Vance, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Karen M. Ruiz Ayala, honors. Amber L. McKay, honors. Leobardo D. Diaz, Phi Theta Kappa. Jennifer Cruz, Phi Theta Kappa. Monica Rubio, honors Phi Theta Kappa Psi Beta. Stephanie Hernandez, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Luis H. Arana, veteran Phi Theta Kappa. Noah S. Seagal, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Katie Hiles, honors. Dina M. Groves. Chelsea E. Sanchez. Zoe A. Spiros, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Jared B. Thompson. Hadil Ismail. Carrie Clark. Quinetta Bell. Ananka B. Pasco. Patrick R. Chiari. Alexa D. McGowan, Honors Phi Theta Kappa Psi Beta. Trevor A. Miles, Phi Theta Kappa. Caitlin R. McLean, Phi Theta Kappa. Catherine A. Marshall. Yes. Brianna Dinocento. Austin L. Cloutier. Jennifer King, veteran. Jonathan James A. Cruz, veteran, Honors Phi Theta Kappa. Austin J. Manzioni. Kathleen D. Ewing, Honors. Andrea Babb, Phi Theta Kappa Psi Beta. Daniela Osero Chang. Rolly Casanova. Troy D. Catherine. Thank you. Okay. Adriana Hualapa de la Cruz. There you go. Priscilla Valley. Tori Maliska. Alma D. Arredondo. Michelle Lotero. River D. Hafil, Phi Theta Kappa. Janae Meadows, Phi Theta Kappa, Honors. Hannah Frances Carpenter, Sigma Kappa Delta, Phi Theta Kappa, and Psi Beta. Shannon L. Greco. Hunter M. Carius, Honors, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta, Sigma Kappa Delta. There we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's please share a round of applause for these candidates.
After I confer the degrees and certificates earned I respectfully request that the audience stand and join us in singing PHSC's alma mater, which is located in the back of your program. We then ask the audience to remain in place until the end of the students' recessional. Will all candidates please rise? By the authority granted to me by the Florida Statutes 1001.65 per 10 and the District Board of Trustees of Pasco-Hernando State College, I now proclaim you official graduates of Pasco-Hernando State College. You may turn your tassels. May we all stand for the singing of the alma mater. Everybody stand for the singing of our alma mater. Here we go.